Why does stupid people rise to political power? When I was young, I was searching for information about life. And in my search, I ran into some people on the street talking about the Bhagavad Gita. This happened in the north of Norway, in a small town. And later I visited these people in Bergen. And I lived at their house for 1 week because I wanted to understand what they understood or did not understand. And there was one man there in particular. He was very clever. So I spent a lot of time with him, asking him questions. And he was very good at answering these questions. But there were other people there too, and they behaved differently. These people woke up, I think, 4 a.m. in the morning, and they started meditating for about 1 hour. And they told me that they boosted their energies when meditating. Sometimes I guess that can be true, but I also noticed that they were very sleepy people. And I was wondering why they were so sleepy. And they were reading the Bhagavad Gita. And I began to understand that they were not thinking for themselves. They were thinking the thoughts of the Bhagavad Gita. They were reading the words in the book and repeating the words in their minds. And these verbal lines became their thinking. And they enabled themselves to think their own thoughts because they had decided to think what was written in the Bhagavad Gita. And I have realized that this thing also happens to politicians. If you are a member of a party, you read what is the thoughts of this particular party, and you read it in language, and you think, you take the verbal messages of the party into your mind, and it becomes your thoughts. And you are not able to think for yourself. And when you meet another person from another political party, you are unable to understand why this other person can think so differently from you, because you're unable to listen to him because you only hear your own thinking. I stopped listening to political discussions on the television many years ago because I realized that it was not discussions. When two intellectual people run into each other and they talk, there really is no transmission of information between the two people. They are banging their heads together, but they never communicate. If you have seen the movie Heroes, in the movie Heroes, they are fighting with swords. And they are banging these swords together, and you hear the sound of metal against metal. And this is a very good symbol or image that is the exact same thing as what is happening when two members of two different political parties meet. Nothing happens. They are just banging at each other with their swords, and all you hear is the sound of metal. If you want to be wise, you have to be uncertain. If you are not uncertain, you will not listen. When you stop listening, you stop learning. That is why politicians are stupid.